Now from the Weather Tracker TV Storm Studios, this is your weather today. Here's Chief Meteorologist William Cole.
All right, well, happy Monday, everybody. Here we go. We're all back at it. Hopefully you had a great weekend. Hopefully you were able to stay nice and cool over the weekend. It was a hot weekend, yes, but I tell you what, that will not even compare as we go through this work week. This will be the hottest week of the summer so far. A little bit of concern now developing with some of the heat levels we're going to be seeing this week. We're going to be up around record territory. We may even set a couple records as we go through this week. So again, anytime you're in July or early August, you're talking about record high temperatures, you know that's a big deal. So this week is a big deal. We're going to break it down. Could there maybe be some heat relief on the way? And we'll talk about that coming up as well. But this is the beginning of really this intense heat wave I was talking about. Here's your daytime high, right up around 106 here in the Metroplex. Plenty of sunshine. Simply put, no chance of any rain as we go through the day. So we've had 22 days so far this summer at or above 100. If you take the last 30 years and just kind of average it all out, typically in DFW, we average right around 20 days, right? Some years there's quite a bit more, some years there's quite a bit less. So we're now technically above where we average, again, for a typical summer at 22. Of course, nowhere near the 47 days we had last year. We could approach that, but again, right now, nowhere near that. And again, the record number of 100-degree days, it's still set back in the very hot summer of 2011 with 71. So I don't see us necessarily getting there, but again, regardless, it's hot. And again, we may be talking, like I mentioned, about some record temperatures as we go through this work week. So the heat warnings are back in effect, essentially for all of North Texas, again, with temperatures soaring as we go through the day. The other concern is air quality, and this will be for the Metroplex. I would anticipate this almost being continued through most of this week. We've got an inversion just above the surface, pretty typical whenever you're dealing with high pressure and heat waves. And because of that, a lot of the particulates are just kind of trapped at the surface. Also, a lot of ozone mixing as well. So again, if you do have respiratory sensitivities, this will only add to your concern as we go through, not just today, but again, like I mentioned, I think most of the work week as well. We're not getting a lot of heat relief overnight. Take a look at your actual morning lows. Again, here in the Metroplex, we're only down to 80 degrees. Again, very warm out the door earlier this morning. So where's the active weather? Just looking around the region here, you have to look well off to our north. You have to look off to our east. Again, similar story, basically what we were saying last week as well. Again, here in North Texas, here in the Lone Star State, we're basically dry, right? There's nothing going on. But here's the real key, right? This is the kicker, if you will, to the forecast as we go through this work week. Look at that very small, subtle donut hole that is sitting right over Oklahoma, that is sitting right over the heart of North Texas. That is the core of the summer heat dome. Over the weekend, it moved in. It is now parked directly over North Texas, and it's going to be sitting over us for the next several days. One of the reasons why our temperatures are going to be soaring to those near record levels. Some indications are it will begin to back off to the west as we get into this upcoming weekend. Again, more on that coming up. But otherwise, where is the rain going to be as we go over the next 7 days or so? And you can see, I mean, a lot of the country has at least some opportunity of rain over the next 7 days. The only exception to that truly is where the core of the summer heat dome is going to be. And again, it's here in the Lone Star State. I mean, we're basically dry. We're missing out on everything. This is the other concern as we go through this week. It's going to be fire danger. I think this is going to become even more paramount as we go forward in time. You can see a little, just a small little sector there of even some critical beginning to build in. Obviously, we had the grass fire south of downtown Dallas yesterday. Several grass fires have been reported over the weekend. So again, do your part. Again, no outdoor sparks. Again, obviously, don't throw those cigarette butts out the window. That does look concerning to me, like I mentioned as well. So again, we're talking about temperatures soaring over 100. Our record for today is 106. My forecasted high is 106. So we may tie, we may even try and break a record as we go through the day. That would be your Monday evening. Temperatures from the triple digits slowly down into the 90s. And again, only down to 82 for our overnight low. And then as we go through tomorrow, not a misprint. Temperatures in the Metroplex ranging from 108 to possibly as high as 110. 106, 108, 107, very hot stretch there. You can see as we go through the work week, even into the weekend, with possibly by this upcoming Monday, 7 days from now, back down to right around 100.